5 shocking facts about Sputnik beep you won't believe. Have you ever heard about the amazing story behind the first satellite launched into space? If not, then get ready for an exhilarating journey through time as we unveil 5 mind-blowing facts about Sputnik, the Soviet Union's pioneering satellite that forever changed the course of history. But that's not all. We have a special treat for you. Stay tuned till the end and discover the intriguing secret truth about Sputnik that will leave you in awe. So buckle up and prepare to be amazed by the incredible tale of Sputnik. Number 5. The dawn of the space age. On October 4th, 1957, the Soviet Union made history when it successfully launched the world's first artificial satellite into orbit. This groundbreaking achievement marked the beginning of the space age and stumbled on. Sputnik 1, as it was called, was a simple yet remarkable device that weighed only 83 pounds or 38 kilograms. Yet its impact was monumental. It sparked a new era of exploration and competition between the superpowers, propelling humanity into a new frontier. The news of Sputnik's launch set shockwaves across the globe, particularly in the United States, which had long prided itself on its technological superiority. It was a wake-up call that the Soviets had beaten them to the punch, and ignited a fierce determination to catch up. As the Cold War intensified, the race for supremacy in space and science began in earnest. Both nations poured resources into their respective programs, striving to outdo each other in this unprecedented competition. It was a race that would push the boundaries of innovation, leading to remarkable advancements in rocket technology, material science, and our understanding of the universe itself. The implications of Sputnik's launch extended far beyond the realm of science and technology. It challenged deeply held perceptions of national strength and global dominance. For the Soviets, it was a moment of national pride and international prestige. On the other hand, it raised concerns and anxieties in the United States and its allies. Many saw Sputnik as a potential harbinger of the Soviet Union's superiority in various fields, including weapons technology. Fears of falling behind in the race for technological advancement gripped the American public. Parents worried about the safety of their children, living under the shadow of potential nuclear attacks from the Soviets. As the space race heated up, so did the rhetoric and tensions between the two superpowers. The launch of Sputnik triggered a wave of public and political reactions. Some argued that the U.S. had become complacent and needed to invest more in science and education. Others called for increased defense spending to counter the perceived Soviet threat. This growing anxiety and pressure to catch up had profound consequences for both nations. In the United States, it led to a renewed focus on science, technology, and education. Programs such as NASA were established to drive innovation and ensure America is placed at the forefront of the space race. The Soviets, too, felt the impact of Sputnik on their society. While the initial euphoria of the achievement wore off, they faced the challenge of sustaining their lead. The pressure to maintain their image as a technologically advanced nation drove them to continue investing heavily in space exploration and research. Known for a global game changer, Sputnik's impact transcended national boundaries, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. Citizens of many countries watched with bated breath as the tiny satellite made its way into the sky. It was a moment that transcended the Cold War rivalry and united people across ideological divides. Sputnik's journey around the Earth every 98 minutes was a spectacle that captivated the world's attention. As it broadcasted radio signals, people across the globe, including those in Africa, Asia, and South America, tuned in to hear the mesmerizing beep, beep, beep. This eerie sound became a symbol of the technological prowess of the Soviet Union and left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness of humanity. The implications of Sputnik's launch resonated far beyond the realm of international relations. It served as a catalyst for scientific collaboration and knowledge sharing like never before. Countries that might have otherwise been divided by ideological differences found common ground in their fascination with space exploration. Suddenly, the boundaries of nations seemed to shrink in the face of this shared wonder. Scientists, engineers, and researchers from around the world were eager to learn from each other's discoveries and advancements. It was a pivotal moment that laid the groundwork for international cooperation in space, paving the way for joint ventures and partnerships that would further explore the mysteries of the cosmos. No. 3. Challenging the supremacy. Prior to Sputnik's launch, the United States had enjoyed a dominant position in the field of technology and engineering. Its military and economic might had set the standard for the rest of the world. However, the success of Sputnik shattered this perception of American supremacy, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's psyche. The launch of Sputnik shook the United States to its core, challenging its long-held belief in its technological prowess. It was a stark reminder that the Cold War rivalry was no longer just a political or economic battle, but had entered the realm of science and innovation. Suddenly, the Americans found themselves on the back foot, grappling with the realization that they had been outpaced by the Soviet Union. The impact went beyond the realm of national pride. It raised serious strategic concerns about the implications of falling behind in the race for technological advancement. The implications of Sputnik's launch extended to the military sphere, where advanced technologies often hold the key to national security. Many began to question whether the United States had fallen behind in other critical areas of science and technology. Concerns grew that the Soviet Union might be on the verge of developing more advanced weapons or surveillance systems, potentially altering the balance of power. This growing unease fueled a sense of urgency within the American government and military apparatus, as they realized that they had to accelerate their own research and development efforts to catch up with the Soviets. The launch of Sputnik marked a turning point in the Cold War rivalry, propelling it into a new phase of intense competition and innovation. It became evident that the battle for supremacy was no longer confined to the Earth's surface. It had expanded to the final frontier. The United States found itself at a critical crossroads. To regain its position of prominence, it needed to invest heavily in science, technology, and education. The repercussions of falling behind were too great to ignore. The launch of Sputnik served as a wake-up call that jolted the nation into action. It sparked a series of initiatives aimed at revitalizing American science and innovation. The space race was on and the stakes were higher than ever. A legacy of innovation. Despite facing numerous challenges, the Soviet scientists and engineers pressed on with their mission to explore the vast expanse of outer space. Following the success of Sputnik 1, they embarked on a series of daring endeavors that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. One remarkable achievement was the launch of Sputnik 2 in November 1957, which carried the first living creature into orbit, a dog named Laika. Although Laika's mission lasted only a few hours, it paved the way for future space exploration endeavors involving living beings. The Soviets continued to innovate with the launch of Sputnik 3 in May 1958, which carried a multitude of scientific instruments to study cosmic rays, solar activity, and the Earth's atmosphere. These missions not only advanced the frontiers of space exploration, but also highlighted the bravery and determination of the Soviet scientists and engineers, who dared to dream big and push the limits of human ingenuity. However, the greatest triumph came in April 1961 when Yuri Gagarin became the first human to journey into outer space. His successful orbit around the Earth in the Vostok 1 spacecraft was a monumental achievement that captured the imagination of people worldwide. Gagarin's accomplishments symbolized the pinnacle of Soviet achievement during the Cold War era and cemented their place in history. The Soviet space program continued to make significant strides, conducting numerous space experiments and launching the first space station, Soyuz, in 1971. These achievements showcased the enduring legacy of innovation and exploration that Sputnik had ignited. The impact of Sputnik on the Soviet Union was profound. It not only propelled the country to the forefront of the space race, but also instilled a sense of national pride and international prestige. Sputnik symbolized the triumph of Soviet science, technology, and human endeavor, leaving an enduring legacy that inspired generations to come. Number 1. The untold truth. Now brace yourself for the shocking secret truth about Sputnik that has been hidden from the world for decades. What if I told you that Sputnik's journey into space was almost doomed before it even began? Behind the scenes, a group of unsung heroes toiled day and night to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. One of the most daunting obstacles they faced was the complex process of miniaturizing electronic components to fit inside the cramped confines of the spacecraft. The scientists and engineers worked tirelessly, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. They developed innovative techniques and assembled a team of experts from various fields to tackle this intricate puzzle. But it wasn't just about fitting the parts into the satellite. It was also about ensuring that these miniature components functioned flawlessly. In the harsh environment of outer space, the team had to consider the effects of extreme temperatures, radiation, and the absence of gravity. They conducted rigorous testing, tweaking and refining their designs until every component operated with precision. It was a Herculean effort that demanded unwavering dedication and attention to detail. Every wire had to be precisely calibrated, every circuit meticulously designed to withstand the rigors of space travel. But their hard work paid off in a big way. By miniaturizing the electronic components, they managed to reduce the overall weight of the satellite, allowing it to be launched into orbit with great ease. This breakthrough achievement not only ensured the success of Sputnik, but also laid the foundation for future space exploration endeavors. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing? That might have been our reality. If you enjoyed this glimpse into history's hidden heroes, hit subscribe for more untold stories that shape our world.